Hello everyone, my name is Mehrish Hassan and in this video we're gonna learn about C++. So this is the part 1 for beginners. So let's start with what is C++. So C++ is a cross-platform language that can be used to create high-performance applications. C++ was developed by Bjarne Stroustrup as an extension to the C language. C++ gives programmers a high level of control over system resources and memory. So as I told you before, this is for beginners. So let's start with the syntax, that too line by line. So line 1 includes hash include iostream. So this is a header file library that lets us work with input and output objects, such as cout used in line 5. Header files add functionality to C++ programs, so we have to include them. Using namespace std is also one of the header files. It means that we can use names for objects and variables from the standard library. Don't worry if you don't understand how hash include iostream and using namespace std works. Just think of it as something that almost always appears in our program. Line 3 is a blank line. Though C++ ignores white spaces, but we use it to make the code more readable. Line 4. Another thing that always appears in C++ program is int main and then curly brackets. This is called a function. Any code inside its curly brackets will be executed. Line 5 is cout, which is pronounced as cout, is an object used together with the insertion operator to output print text. In our example, it will output hello world. Note, every C++ statement ends with a semicolon. The body of int main curly brackets could also be written as int main then curly brackets open cout, insertion operators hello world semicolon, return 0 semicolon and the curly brackets ends. Remember, the compiler ignores white spaces, but however, multiple lines makes the code more readable. Line 6 is return 0, which ends the main function. Do not forget to add the closing curly brackets to actually end the main function. This is what line 7 contains of. So here is an example of the code. So in the first line we use hash include iostream, the second line using namespace std, then we use a blank space and then int main then curly brackets, then on the next line we have cout, insertion operators, hello world and semicolon, then return 0 and then the semicolon ends. So thank you and please wait for our next video. Please like, share and subscribe our channel.